Have any of you ever heard of or seen the famous photograph Migrant Mother? This picture was taken by one of the most famous female photographers, Dorothea Lange. She was a famous photographer who lived during the Great Depression. She was born on May 26, 1895 in Hoboken, New Jersey, and had a difficult childhood. At the age of 7, Dorothea got very sick. Although she got better, the sickness left her with a withered leg. At school, she felt lonely and different. The kids were mean to her and called her Limpy. When Dorothea grew older, she decided to become a photographer. In 1918, Dorothea set out to see the world. At age 23, Dorothea took a train to California because she wanted to see new faces. When she got there, her money was stolen, so Dorothea found a job at a photography studio. During the Great Depression, Dorothea captured the heart and soul of the suffering people, which helped draw public attention to the hardship of the poor and unemployed. Some of Dorothea's most famous early photographs was White Angel Breadline and Migrant Mother. Towards the end of her life, Dorothea traveled overseas and documented countries in Asia. Dorothea died from cancer on October 11, 1965, at the age of 70. 3 months after her death, the Museum of the Modern Arts in New York City mounted a retrospective of her works, and it was their first solo exhibition of the works of a female photographer. I think Dorothea had an interesting life. She was curious and noticed things. She looked at the country's situation with more wonder. In the book Dorothea's Eyes, it said Dorothea saw things with her eyes and her heart. In other words, she saw with more thought and with love. I'm Kyla. See you later. Is just around the corner. Now it's you from Raleigh with a great place to go. In honor of our Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, let's talk about their city, Philly. In 1682, William Penn founded Philly. Before then, it was owned by the Lenape people. After the American Revolution, Philadelphia was chosen to be the temporary capital of the U.S., which lasted for a decade. In 1753, the Independence Hall was built to be the State House of Philadelphia. This is where, in 1787, the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution were signed at the Constitutional Convention. Next, I'm going to be talking about the Philadelphia Museum of Art, which was made in 1876. 3 famous art pieces there are Rain by Vincent van Gogh, Fish Magic by Paul Klee, and 3 Musicians by Pablo Picasso. Another place to visit is the Liberty Bell, which is probably the most famous. The first time it was rung, it cracked, and was recast by local workmen John Pass and John Stowe, whose names actually appear on the Liberty Bell. The Liberty Bell was actually used to announce events. I'm Bradley, and that's Philadelphia. Fly, Eagles, fly. If flying up north isn't your thing, how about watch a movie?
Don't say his name 3 times. Whose name, you might be wondering? I'll give you a few seconds to guess. 3, 2, 1. If you said Beetlejuice, you are correct. Today we are talking about the Beetlejuice movies, their similarities and differences. They kept the actors the same for Beetlejuice, who is still Michael Keaton, Lydia Dietz, who is still Winona Ryder, and Delia Dietz, who is still Catherine O'Hare.
Jenna Ortega is the newest member to the Dietz family and cast. You may recognize her as Wednesday Addams.
Did you know the director of both of these movies also directed Nightmare Before Christmas and Edward Scissorhands? His name is Tim Burton. Let's just hope the next movie isn't called Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Now let's hear from Jackie with the lunch.
Hi, my name is Jackie, and your lunch for today will be chicken Alfredo with penne and garlic knot. Cold will be PB&J Snacker. Salad will be Southwest chicken salad, and your sides will be roasted zucchini, fresh veggie fruit tray, or a fruit tray.
Along with spring, daylight savings time is this month. Daylight savings occurs when the clocks fall back or spring forward an hour. The idea originated with Benjamin Franklin in 1784, trying to help save money on candles. In World War I, 1918, the Germans actually used it in hopes that it would save energy, according to Time magazine. It became official in the U.S. in 1918. The myth that it was used to give farmers more daylight to work in the fields is false, because farmers disagree with the change. 2 states don't take part in the change. Hawaii being so close to the equator and it not making a difference in their sunlight, and Arizona because of their heat. There have even been rumors that we are going to stop doing it, but that hasn't happened yet.
Thanks, Roman. I'm Charlotte. Have a good weekend.